They wake each day with the sun, to the sound of the city stirring. In doorways, on sidewalks, alleys, or in parks hidden beneath bushes and alongside freeways. Their bodies are laden with the weight of fatigue, smelling of grime and sweat, their spirits battered by life on the streets. The day begins with a search for food, in long lines with other nameless, faceless men and women, or digging through dumpsters for a morsel to ease the hunger pangs. Alleys smell of human waste. Stoops are stained. Dark crannies littered. The streets of San Diego are home to thousands of men, women, and children who share a common bond. They adapt to the elements to survive, not knowing for sure where their next meal will come from, how they will spend their endless days, or where they will bed down safely when night falls. Most are haunted by the demons of mental illness. Others go mad from life on the streets. And for at least 1 in 3, there is no hope of ever being saved from this cycle of poverty and despair. Private agencies operate a network of shelters and soup kitchens for the homeless in downtown San Diego. The St. Vincent de Paul Joan Kroc Center sleeps 400 people each night. Life Ministries, 240 men. The Salvation Army has room for 125 men, women, and children. The YWCA also makes a special effort to house needy women, up to 52 a night. But there are many more homeless people in our city than there are beds. Many of these shelters are only open at night. Come morning, most of the homeless are turned back into the streets to face the harsh reality of their desperate situations. This makes the need for daytime services even greater. Someplace for men and women to get off the street, for a rest, a shower, a hot meal, or counseling. Endeavors gives mentally ill men refuge from the street by day. The 1-to-1 day program is also reserved for those diagnosed as mentally ill. The Rachel's Women's Center is the only day center in San Diego that welcomes the homeless walking in off the streets. Rachel serves about 70 women a day with counseling, medical screening, lunch, and more, and is invaluable to its walk-in clients. But Rachel's is for women only. The Regional Task Force on the Homeless would like to extend the same services to men and is now raising money to build a day center near the new St. Vincent de Paul shelter and the Life Ministry Center. The land is available, volunteers are lined up, and your support will help to raise the funds needed to open this center. With the public's help, this day center would offer a haven apart from the harsh reality of the sidewalks. A safe resting place for those too frightened to sleep at night on the streets. A place for homeless men to store their personal belongings, perhaps important papers that could otherwise be lost to thieves. And eventually, the task force hopes to offer legal help, job services, and counseling. Programs that could turn life around for some homeless men. When life is one day at a time, one day off the street can make a world of difference. But without public support, this needed day center is no more than a dream. A vacant lot next to the freeway. And these men are destined to wake to yet another endless day, stirring with the waking city, wandering the streets with no hope and little drive until night falls again and the cycle repeats itself.